Hi there. Of course, this is Mark Baird, HirePatriots.com, and I'm addressing my regional leaders. I love every one of you, and I'm very, very proud of you, and I respect all of you. I know all of you are very sincere and passionate patriots, and you got involved with Hire Patriots because you want to help GIs, you want to help their families, you want to help veterans. You want to help senior citizens. You want to help stimulate the economy in your regions. That's the reason why you've, joined us and taken on the responsibility of being a regional leader. Now, Tori and I have been trying to help you get your job board started there in your regions, and we're continuing to work on that. And I'm going to be very, very specific right now. Perhaps before I was too general, and now I'm going to be very, very specific. The first thing I want to tell you is, what is HirePatriots.com? Well, what HirePatriots.com has now become, as it has expanded across the country, is it is a collection of regional job boards. And this allows people in their regions to hire local GIs and local veterans. And so if there are businesses who have positions open in your particular region who want to hire veterans, we are the only regional local job board for veterans for them to post on. And so that's what we do in your region. We are also a local job board for the residents who want to hire the local GIs and the local veterans to help them around their homes and their yards. So we have a collection of HirePatriots.com websites increasingly growing across the country. Right now, I believe we're in 25 states, and that's rapidly growing, and 25 regions of the United States. And so anyway, that's what we are. Now, the next thing I want to share with you is more specifically how to get your one-day job board going. Now, it really is not that difficult. It does take some activism, and it takes a little grassroots marketing, and we've been trying to help you out with that by putting posters and flyers on the website. Now, the posters have been put up, and they're customizable. Now, we're also going to be putting up flyers. I think James is putting one up tonight, and that's also customizable. You can change the wording, okay? But my wording kind of at least gives you an idea of what to say. Now, with these posters and flyers, this is what I want you to do. I want you to contact a store, a grocery store, a popular grocery store that's in a city that borders a military base. And then I want you to talk to the manager of that store, and you're going to say something like this. Hi, I'm from HirePatriots.com. HirePatriots.com is a free job board for businesses and residents in this area to hire our local Marine, Sailor, Army, Air Force, whatever region you happen to be in. It's really been helping thousands of them every single year, and we're getting it started here. May I set up a little card table in front of your store on the side and put some flyers on the table in case anyone is interested in getting one. I will not interfere with any of your traffic, nor will I engage any of your customers unless they approach my table and ask me. And that right there will get you into just about any single grocery store. Now, they may ask you if you're a nonprofit and things of that sort. And you might add, by the way, that no one makes any money off of HirePatriots.com except our local Marines, sailors, airmen, Army, whatever it might be. Okay, and that's absolutely true. The one-day jobs, this is another thing that you need to know. This is how it works. People go to HirePatriots.com. They click on local job boards or locations, and then they choose your particular region. Now, when they choose that, then they click Post a Job. Now, when they post a job, they should include their phone number, because when the GIs click on the job and they see it, they want to pick up the phone right away, and they want to call the person and ask if they can have that job. And so encourage people to include their phone numbers. Now, and sometimes when you talk to people, you have to say, so that's what's going to happen. You're going to post the job, post the details of your job, and post how much money you want to pay for that job and your phone number. Now people will ask you, well, how much is the going rate? And you say, well, really, it's whatever you can afford. Here in San Diego, we tell people usually jobs start at around $15 an hour. Well, you know, the cost of living is pretty high here. Now, in your region, perhaps that's extraordinary. So you might adjust that rate. But sometimes you have to have in mind, you know, a legitimate rate to pay a Marine. Now, at the same time, though, there's going to be senior citizens who can't afford that. And so you always have to qualify it by saying, but it's really up to you, whatever you can afford. And so when people post the jobs, then Marines, of course, will come to, or sailors, Army, Air Force, will come to the site, and they'll click on the jobs, they'll call the number, and they'll come over to your house. Now, so all that's information for you to help get a table in front of a local grocery store. Now, another thing I want to emphasize is that Hire Patriots is popular with the cities and towns that border a military base. You can go a mile further and the people aren't interested in Hire Patriots. And the reason why is the towns that are really very passionate about Hire Patriots are the towns, communities, and cities that see uniformed or you know, like here in Oceanside. I mean, if you spend an hour in Oceanside, you're going to see 500 Marines walking down the street. We see them everywhere. Whatever store you go to, restaurant, gas station, there's Marines everywhere. So they're on our mind. Those are the kind of people who post the jobs for the local GIs. Those are the kind of businesses that are involved. Those businesses rely on those Marines to stay in business. And so when you go into a community like that, you're going to be very successful with Hire Patriots. So anyway, there's a little bit of information for you, some tips that are going to help you get your one-day job board started in your community. I'm going to add some more videos, add more to this. Tori is too. But we're going to get very specific and give you real things to do to make this happen. It's not that hard. You just have to let enough people know who care about your local GIs, and they will post jobs. That's all there is to it. If you sit in front of a grocery store for 5 hours, popular one, you'll probably talk to 200 to 300 people. You'll give a flyer to them. You'll explain to them what HirePatriots.com is. Really, if you tell 300 people in a town that borders a base, you'll get at least 50 jobs posted. So we're going to give you information like that. God bless you, each and every one of you. We sincerely do care about all of you, and we respect you highly, and we thank you with the deepest parts of our hearts for joining us in this tremendous effort. God bless you.